Mic check. Hello. All right, cool. Nice. Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate that. It's definitely underrated. We are definitely underrated. Um, is the music loud, guys? Just want to know. No, the Atlas airdrop is not done yet, but there'll be details soon. Working on an article. Thank you, Freeze, for the subscription, bro. Appreciate it, my boy. Thanks for subscribing. Cool. My voice is low. Shit, bro. I think it's fair. Somebody said short the bounce, sir. Short the bounce, maybe. I don't know yet. We're gonna look at it. But I'll just talk about it. Cause bro, we was literally right here in the stream. Like, honestly, I really didn't expect price to dump like this. That's just crazy to me. But you know, I'm never surprised by what happens on Bitcoin, to be honest, because bro, if you had witnessed March 2020, like you would know anything could really happen, to be honest. But yeah, this dump was like crazy, bro. It's like we just dumped last week and this dump here. So I think this dump here is a bit concerning because this wasn't really people getting liquidated. So you see this dump here was violent because a lot of people got liquidated. But this dump here is just straight up like, you know, like whales selling. All right, so the voice is good and the music is at a is fair, right? We need this type of music after getting wrecked last night. Let me just reset the playlist because I like this playlist from the beginning. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Bitcoin. Maybe we'll do a new chart as well. So yeah, this is just like a last minute stream just to like, you know, discuss my thoughts and how I would look to play Bitcoin and just go over some stuff that we looked at yesterday. So I know this stream is a little bit earlier, so there's like there's more like EU people in here, right? If you're from the EU in my stream, just write EU. Yeah, that's what I like to see, man. I appreciate you guys joining. Yo, EU is deep in here, bro. Y'all not sleeping tonight. Y'all got wrecked last night, bro. No sleep. Man, bro, I appreciate that, man. There's a lot of people from the EU here. I know there's some US people, US folks in here. If you're from the US, just write US. You probably got wrecked because you was sleeping or something. Thank you, Philly, for subscribing. Appreciate it. So there's a few people from the US. All right, cool. That's good. That's good to know that EU is here. So we'll just go over some stuff. But before we do that, I need y'all to do me a favor and just go like my last video. I mean, you could watch it too, right? You could watch my last video, but I'd appreciate if you hit that like button though. If you just hit a like on that video, because I think the last video it was summarize this range over here. So during the stream yesterday, we were pretty much over here, right? And I was talking about this area trying to hold the range high right here, right? So I'll just get right into it. And I was like, all right, you see how we consolidated over here, right? So this happened, I think, after the stream. Okay, this leg right here was after the stream, but pretty much here, I was like, once we broke this range, I have no reason to be bullish because, you know, this was the range high. But sadly, I did hold my spot Bitcoin, so I took a hit on spot. Like, it sucks, but you know, it happens. You hold Bitcoin, took a five, almost like a 8% loss just holding Bitcoin, but it's all good. So yeah, the way I played this was this, like, so yesterday I was talking about the equilibrium, right? That would be the first area I would look to long. So during the dump, right, we had this leg. I did not long yet, right, because we slapped right through the equilibrium. So I was waiting here and I didn't long, and I was watching this area here to get like an intraday position because, you know, I like to long order blocks. We had the order block here, so once I saw it broke through straight through the order block, I wasn't really interested to bid, and then I was just watching here. But I started to long, so like I longed some. So after this wick down right here, I was not long yet. So on this wick here, that's when I took or scaled into a long, right? But my entry was like 45.5, and then I was scaling in. But we started consolidating here, and like I closed my position here because honestly, the way I looked at it is like we should not be consolidating here. We should like bounce quickly and try to retest 46. So once I saw consolidation here, I just got out the position, and then it was over here. I took another long, right? I got in this one at 44.6 because now we're at the range low, right? Or my range low level that I like. But just looking at it, we could also put a level right here. So we'll just mark this level now since I know we kind of hit it. So we have the first pivot, and then we have the deviation. So I longed here, and this was like around the time I was gonna sleep. So I took partial profit, like around 45s, and then I just moved my stop loss up because I didn't want to sleep with this position because, you know, I didn't know what would happen and I was on leverage. So I put my stop loss up, and then I took some profit, not even 1% probably, and then I pretty much got stopped out in my sleep, and then I woke up and we pretty much dumped. So I had bids waiting. So I had bids right here. So going to sleep, I had bids waiting with no stop loss, the same areas that I told you last time. So if we go to this chart, oh, it's funny. So I have this level here, and we bounced off this level. But yeah, this is a white chart. It's very bright, I know. But yeah, this level here, we have a level here, and I guess it's like resistance, break, first touch, and then second touch here. So I didn't even long this because I'm more interested to long, hold on, give me a second. So bigger picture, I'm more interested to long down here. So like I had bids over here, 40.6, and then I had 38K bids. So that's where I'm going to be waiting until I see like some reclaim and whatnot. So yeah, the position bids just from like yesterday's stream, it would be down here. Like, I know, like, bro, I was saying I'm bidding here and we was at 47K. It sounds crazy, but you see how things like happen quick. Like Bitcoin just really dumped. Like, we really just dumped hard, you know? So now it's about being patient, and the way I'm trading this lower time frame, I mean, you could like make profit on this lower time frame, don't get me wrong, because you could see like the volatility is like you're getting like 2 to 1% rotations. So like I took like maybe 2 scalps already on my main account, and I just cut them for like profit. So like you can risk like, you know, a small percentage, like risk less than 1% and just like, you know, scalp this shit. So I took, like, before I got on stream, I think I was watching Coinbase order books, and we're gonna talk about Coinbase too, because I did mention so I did mention this yesterday, because this was something I was watching as well, Coinbase, because you can see here, right? This is Coinbase, and this is the cumulative volume delta, right? You see this right here, CVD. So basically, when cumulative volume delta is going down, that means they are selling, they are hitting market sell versus hitting market long, if that makes sense, you know? So like up here, right? You can see at these highs, this is around 48, 47K. Coinbase is selling, right? And you can see their walls right here. These walls here are by the low, right? They got front ran here. And I said it. So I'm like, Coinbase market maker was not thrilled when they front ran his orders last week, and it shows in their books. Disabled buy mode has been in sell mode only. You don't front run the CB Chad, you feel him, or he will be unhappy. And this is just me trolling, but in a sense, it's like, it's very true, because if Coinbase is not buying, then, you know, Asia's not gonna lead the price up by itself. Like, so Asia was forced to dump because, like, Coinbase clearly did not like getting front ran right here. Because once you see, like, you can see they're buying here, right? So imagine they're buying here, and once this scam wick happens, they did not like that. You can see they stopped buying, right? See that? Right? And if we look at it now, so I'll go into it now, but you'll see, like, now they're starting to buy because they filled their bids, the greedy whales. So yeah, that's just something to note, that Coinbase is buying again. So it's kind of a good sign. But do I think the bottom is in? I'm not sure yet. I'm just waiting to get filled lower, because bro, like, if you look at this is just straight up, you know, this is bad. Like, the way price is moving, like, this is not good, you know? So it's no rush to be in longs, and you can just, you know, play little scalps until you get your positions filled. Because if this is the bottom, right, like, hypothetically speaking, let's say this is the bottom wick, you will be able to join the trend if it starts trending. So, like, you don't need to rush now, right? So we spent, I would say, 9 hours here. Like, let's just say we leg up, right? Once we leg up, you can just wait for a dip and buy with your invalidation, right? So yeah, I'm still holding spot, took an L, but, you know, we're cautious right now. And I guess we'll talk more about Bitcoin and look for some plays. But as for now, like, right before the stream, I was watching Coinbase, and I saw their inflow on the buy side, so I just pretty much just market bought some, and I think it was like, was it this? Yeah, I think it was right here. So my average was like 4, like, let me see, because I still have a position open. 43462, and I'll just, like, look at this trade real quick. So it was this wick, right? We had the volume, so I just market bought in it, and I think it was like 4380, and then I put a bid, like, right here. So we got filled here, and I already took profit. So you can just do this, like, because, I mean, Bitcoin is at a level where you can start, you know, building a position. So, like, you can take small profits here and there, but at the end of the day, I think a lot of people are interested in the 42K level. So, like, the reason people are interested in 42K is because of this right here. So if you look at this, right, you basically see this range here. What is that? Hold on. I had the range lows. I have more accurate, but basically in this range, right? We broke out and now we're retesting it. So it's similar to, like, if you want to look at a smaller time frame, it's similar to this, right? Range, breakout, but we didn't hold that retest. We just nuked right through it because this range here was like, you know, only 10 days. But the range here, right? This range here is a little bit more significant. So this is like 80-day range. So now we're retesting the top of that range, right? So yeah, that's why a lot of people are interested here, because they believe, like, you know, if the bull market is alive, then, you know, we should hold this area here. Because I can tell you, if we start to break down below 40 and it turns into resistance, it's going to be bad. Because if we are in a bull market, we should hold this area, because this is like the last area you want to see hold before we at least try to take out some of these highs going into the Q4. So yeah, so my level on the other white chart, I have 40.6. So that's the level I'm gonna stick with, because I had that level throughout this whole range, and it was more so because these pivot points, right, were significant. Pivot, pivot. And let me see my bottom level real quick, so we can just do it on the black chart, because the white chart is ugly, or it looks ugly at least. So the bottom level is 33,146, I believe, or 32,908. 32,908. So I'll interact with chat in a second. I just want to get through this stuff real quick, because I know people, they have to sleep soon in the EU, so they just want to know, like, what's up. Go to sleep. I hope you guys didn't get wrecked last night. I mean, if you was in the stream, at least, like, I kind of like warned it. So if you was in the stream last night or yesterday's stream, did I help you from not getting wrecked, or did you still get wrecked? I just want to know. I'm just curious. After your stream, my market shorted. Wow, I did not get wrecked. Yeah, that's good, man. Like, see, that's what I like to hear, man. I just try to help as much people as I can, just to give them my ideas, since, you know, I've been trading Bitcoin for a while, and I know, like, a lot of this scam shit. Good morning from Asia. Good morning, bro. Appreciate you here. I sold everything on Friday. Nice. Can you tell a future contract to trade today? Not really sure what. I mean, massive help. Thanks from the love from India, Ninja. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yes, yes. Good. Good to hear that people did not get wrecked. And I know there's people in the stream that did get wrecked. And look, if you got wrecked, it's just another lesson into trading. And, like, you can't really quit, because if you quit, that's when you really get wrecked. Because all it takes is one good year in trading and you could change your life forever. So, you know, just stick to the process, trust the process, and, you know, try to avoid it. You know, most people get wrecked because they over leverage and they get greedy, and, you know, you can't, bro. If you're gonna over leverage, at least do it on a degen account, where if you get liquidated, you don't really care. You know, got partially wrecked. It's all good, bro. You still in the game, man. You're still in the game. So yeah, so me personally, here's how I plan to play the higher time frame. So this area here, right, is going to be key to holding. And then, of course, we cannot forget about 35K. That's one level that we cannot forget about to the downside. Do I want these levels to happen? Absolutely not. I don't want Bitcoin to come here, because right now I'm holding spot, and if I don't get a hedge, that will be another 17% loss. That is tough, bruh. I already took a hit on this right here, so like almost 9%. But that's what happens when you hold. See, I caught this short, like literally the greatest short, and by accident, my whole position got closed, bro. Like, it sucks, but like that's like 20%. I had bids, you know, it held, but I still have some of that short open, so it's all right. So yeah, big picture, I won't really be bidding this level here. I would rather, if I am bidding this level, it's gonna be more of like a positional trade, like a day trade, you know, where I'd look to take profit. But I would want to swing on this level here, so 40.6, this level here, 38, and then worst case scenario, we're gonna get in there at 35, and you know, if we lose this area here, then we're effed, bro. Like, if we can't hold 35K, then shit, bro, it's gonna be a long winter. But right now, I'm just looking at 40Ks and 38Ks, and holding spot still. So we're okay. But you can see here at this 45K level, this is gonna be a key area because it turned into resistance today. So that's gonna be a level to watch and to break above. But my range low level is going to be near 44.2. No, actually 44.8, because I like these pivots here better. So this is more so like not as significant. So 44.2, it will be a good level to get above because you can see prices finding some resistance here. So ideally, we're gonna want to see a break above here and then a break above here. So once we get something like this, you can start to look to buy dips because maybe we could have formed the bottom, right? You know, maybe this can be the bottom. Who knows? We don't know yet. It's still time, but you can join in on the way up, right? So like, if we start breaking these levels, you can look to buy dips because now you have invalidations. Versus if you just buy here, right? If you're gonna long blindly, it's gonna be aggressive. And yeah, you could long here, but your stop is gonna be here. But at the same time, the trend is still down, right? So if you look on a 30-minute time frame, we're still downtrending. To break that downtrend, you're gonna want to see some closes above 44.8, 45. So once you get the confirmation that the downtrend is broken, then it's more like it's a better chance that you will, you know, the trade is more, it makes more sense if that makes sense. So like, you get the confirmation, then you get in, and then you have a better peace of mind. Versus now, if you long blindly, thinking you caught the bottom, you know, anything can happen, right? Did you check Rec Proof's game plan? No, I haven't looked at it yet. So yeah, I'll just look at chat now. Wow, there's like 387 people. That's crazy. I think that's the most people that joined so far. So I appreciate everyone that has joined so far. Appreciate you guys, and hopefully we will find a way to get the bottom and, you know, get this money. But intraday, you can just be looking to play scalps. That's what I'll be doing. So I will just be scalping until I fill 40Ks or we get some confirmation. Because even on the 5-minute time frame, so we're on the 5-minute here, we're still kind of in a downtrend, or you can say consolidation. So you could look at this like a range. So first we got to break above here, and then we got to take this high and this high. So 45,500s. So technically we're still downtrending, you know. Market is still downtrending. So no real you know, conviction on the upside yet. But the good thing is, and I'll show that right here, is that we'll just look at it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load. All right, while that is loading, we can just look. Can you discuss some Ethereum? Sure, I'll just look into Ethereum. Yeah, bro, you see that? So Ethereum, about Ethereum, and I was looking at Ethereum, I'm like, damn, I should have shorted Ethereum, bro, but like, it all just looks bad. Like, it all just looks the same. Like, you can see, like, this is a strong downtrend. So, like, from trading the bear market, this is, you can say catching a knife, because look at this downtrend. It's very strong, all right? So you don't want to think you caught the bottom. And we already took the lows. We took this low, and there wasn't a strong buyback. So we go to the bigger picture. Maybe we'll do a fresh Ethereum chart. Wow, see, look, I have a trend line. Oh shit, see, I didn't even know about this one. I had this trend line for ages. So if you look at this trend line here, it starts here, 1 1 1 1 1, resistance break. Yeah, this is a nice trend line, I would say. So shit, this is how price is looking right here at the trend line. So maybe if we do bottom, Ethereum could be a good reversal play. So like, even to this candle, it's like 9%. So damn, bro. See, like, I chart so much that when I see this right here, bro, I remember this trend line, and I drew it way far back. But basically, price got to here, and I took a short on Ethereum, but I covered too early, and you can see the swing was 27. So like, I remember shorting this trend line, because you can imagine it like this, all right? So I drew the trend line like this. I remember the price was like this, and I drew this trend line because 1 2 3 4 5, right? So once we broke the trend line, I wanted to short the retest, right? So once we got the retest, right, go go go, boom. So I was shorting here with invalidation above, but I remember taking profit too early on this one. Like, I took profit after like 3% or something because I was on leverage, but you know how it goes. So now, if we go back, right, we broke above it, and now we're here. So yeah, this trend line is gonna serve as like a bias. So I'm gonna be watching Ethereum now, because I do like I definitely like this trend line, by the way. So yeah, if we lose this trend line here, what can we expect on Ethereum? So we have, I would say, this area. It's a good level. You see 1 2 touch, and now we're here. So that is, what is that, 2960. That's 2960. So if we lose 2960, it's going to be this candle here that's going to be next. So this breaker candle at 2505. Right? So if we lose these levels here, you just play level to level, and assuming Bitcoin will go down, you look for this level here, and then I would say this is the level to hold, 2500s. But like, let's say Bitcoin bottoms out here, then Ethereum will bottom as well, and we can play longs with invalidation below this trend line. But it's still too early to call it, and yeah, I think it's still too early. 4 tap, you know, ninja style. Yeah, buddy, that 4 tap. This is the first tap once we broke it. First tap. So yeah, you just wait patiently. This is how it looks on a 30-minute. So like, here's an example of how I would play this trend line. So we don't really want to long now, because the way I play these trend lines is it's either I'm gonna long the first touch and get out the trade right away, like a sniper. But now that we have, you know, consolidation around the trend line, here's how you can play it, or how I would play it. So you have these lows, you have these highs. You wait for structure to break on lower time frame. So you wait to get at least a bullish structure, right? And then you long a dip near the trend line with invalidation, either below the trend line or below these lows. So you just wait and use that trend line as confluence. So right now, 30-minute time frame, it's still bearish because you have the breaker candle here. And now in order to shift this structure, we have to close above 31.20. And that is the structure shift. So once we close above that, we now have an uptrend. And that's why it's better to just wait and buy buy the dip once we have a confirmed uptrend. If that makes sense. Because now you have the trend line as your confluence, as your wall, and then you could have these lows. So until we break that, then you know, you can be patient and sit on a better position, or just be patient. So yeah, that's Ethereum. Maybe I'll look at it again later. And yeah. So yeah, just taking a look at Bitcoin. We're gonna be patient here. We'll be very patient and just look for intraday scalps until we get positional plays that we like. Because building the position, honestly, I'm ready to build the position from 40Ks, right? If I don't like price action here, then I'm gonna cut my loss and just start building here. So from 38 to 35, I would build a position. All right, so it's kind of different than just doing an intraday position. So like intraday, I'm gonna want to have a stop loss. I'm gonna want to get out. But over here, I'm gonna look to, you know, add to my position size correctly. Make sure that if we do break 33K, then I would take, you know, I think max loss when I'm building a position would be like 5 to 9% of my account. And it's okay, because if I'm gonna lose 5 to 9%, then I was really going for like a home run. I was really going for like a 40% win. And you know, you just gotta position size correctly, right? Because that's the most important thing. Because like I said, nobody knows right now. I don't care who it is, right? This could be the top of literally the whole bull run, right? We can start just going down from here, and then, you know, come to these lows, come to 22K, right? And then that's it. The bull run is done. We start entering the bear market, and you know, that's when you have to really grind if you want to be a trader in the bear market, because that's when you become the best trader you can be, when the market condition is not easy, and you have to play with these stop losses, and you have to manage your risk, and you will be grateful for the small wins that you were ungrateful during the bull market. I can tell you that. Because like, I just posted this meme chart thing. I just want to show you guys the meme. Where is it? Okay. So I posted this September 8th. Once I got that short at 52K. So like, I don't know who did this, but it looks professional, right? So, cause like it psychologically, it makes sense too, right? Just think about it from a psychological perspective, right? We're about to go over this psychologically, all right? Because I don't know who did it, but at the same time, this is very true from a psychological perspective, okay? So let's talk about it. All right, so here is the takeoff, right? I remember around 12, 13K, we took off and Bitcoin was like everywhere, right? So like if we look at the first sell-off, you can say it's right here. This was in March, right? Remember this fast dump in March where we almost went to zero? That's the bear trap, right? The bear trap. You know, people thought that we was going to zero. They sold all their Bitcoin. Finished. And then we started pumping and people took it serious. And you know, media attention, enthusiasm, greed. Definitely greed up here. 100% greed once we got up here. The new paradigm. Tell me this didn't happen, right? You know, super cycle, up only. We saw it, laser eyes. All of that shit happened here. Laser eyes, super cycle, 200K, 100K, hold, hodl, whatever you name it. And then we had the initial dump. Disbelief, denial, right? Bull trap, return to normal. Tell me this over here wasn't return to normal. Just like think about it, right? At 52 to 48, bro, everyone was bullish as shit. I was on Twitter cringing, almost FOMOing, right? Because it's true. People thought here that that's it. We're going right to the high, 64K, 100K. Return to normal, literally. You can see it on the weekend. If you go through Twitter on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, bro, everyone was bullish as shit. I was even bullish, all right? But at the same time, I know how to turn the switch off, right? So we haven't entered fear yet, because I will tell you where the fear is. The fear is once we break these lows, that's when the fear is going to come, right? If we break 28K, that's it. Fear. Capitulation. Below 20K is going to be capitulation, right? Once price, like right here, the fear is going to start over here. This is going to be the fear. Capitulation is going to start over here. This is going to be capitulation. And then I think, like I said before, bear market is going to be in this range. So like between 12 to 8K, that will be where the bear market is. In my opinion, that's what I think, if we do enter a bear market. And the only people that will be here is going to be the same as 2018, 2019. The people that are actually in crypto for the long term, you know, that believe in crypto and whatever. And this is where max opportunity is. And if I'm being honest with you, the thing in the bear market, you can learn to become a great trader in this period. And like so in this period, you just want to have risk management, because once we take off from the bear market, even if you're late to the trend, you know, you can make good money. Because at the same time, if we look at all these alts, bro, they're gonna be worth under $1. So you can literally stack up on alts, you know. FTT, look at FTT, bro. FTT was $8. Sol was $1. So like a lot of these alts will be pennies. And then you could just, you know, go back to work, because the bull market's over. Right? You go back to work and you start, you know, saving money and investing, because once the bull market starts again, you're gonna have more experience, you know. But yeah, this is just hypothetically speaking, because, you know, like the psychology behind this makes sense, you know. And that's why I have this trend line here, because that's why I think like 9K will be the bottom. I don't think Bitcoin will go to 3K again, but I think 9K is possible in a full bear market. So yeah, that's that. And you never know what's gonna happen. Am I saying that it's gonna happen? Absolutely not. I'm just, you know, preparing myself for if it does happen. And, you know, I would hope I would get a nice hedge before it does happen. But yeah, let's just look at other charts and areas that we have confluence with. So on this chart, I have this trend line pulled from what is this, January 21st, the beginning of the year. We had the first touch here. So it also falls around 40K. So that's going to give me more confluence to enter that long position here. All right. So that's just this trend line here. You know, see this area here. It's just confluence. All right. All right. So yeah. Let me just look in the chat, see what's going on. All right, so keep in mind that Bitcoin has never gone through a long-term recession in its history. Yeah, that's a good point to make, I guess, because Bitcoin did come out around after the recession. So yeah, it's a good point to make, because so I did draw a chart on the SPY. So we're gonna talk about the SPY as well, because trust me, all of this is institutional money and flows, banks and whatnot. And now that institution money is in crypto, we have to watch other markets, right? So I drew this chart from earlier, and look, we have officially broke down on this trend line on the SPY. So the next level down from here, I mean, it bottomed here, right? So like, let's see if this is a significant level. Sure, you can say this is a good bounce area, right? On the SPY. We haven't tested this breaker, right? And now there's the first touch. So we can pull back, but the pullback is gonna come to that trend line, right? So this is where we're gonna have to watch SPY, or I'm gonna be watching it here as well. Because if the SPY is bullish, that means money is getting rotated into these risk assets, and people would be more, you know, more willing to risk on in Bitcoin. So we're gonna watch this trend line, because the next real level that I like on SPY is here, this one, right? So from here, it's like another 2% drop. And then the dollar, we had this level here, March 31st, 2021, and we just wicked onto it. And this is the yearly high. So I'm watching all of this because right now I feel like a lot of bigger players are watching this stuff too. Because bro, look at this. Hold on, I want to just test something out. September 16th. September 16th. Keep that in mind, all right? Let's just look at something real quick. September 16th, and let's look at Solana. All right, we're top September 9th. Where's September 16th? So this is September 16th. Around here. So let's look at September 9th. That's when Solana topped. All right, so September 9th. We're gonna go back to the DXY and look at September 9th. Okay, so the confirmation of the downtrend breaking was September 7th, and September 9th is around here. So I guess this is the dip to buy, right? All right, hold on. Let's just get that music back. So September, so you see, like, we broke downtrend here. I know this stuff, probably people don't know what this is, but this is very important, bro. Trust me. Because, like, we broke the downtrend, right? Because We were downtrending, we broke it. So that's the first sign that the dollar is getting stronger. And this is the lower, this is the first dip, second dip. Solana topped around this area. So like the final squeeze was started around September, what is that? Around September 7th. That was the final squeeze. And this is not right here, this is not organic. See how it's just going up only? So this is a forced move. So maybe Sam knew that the dollar was bottoming and he was starting to rotate back into the dollar, because you can see, like, right after the dollar bottomed, pretty much, like, you know, it was over, right? Let's see, compare Sol USD. The hell, bro? Why is my chart messed up? All right. It's not even showing. Coinbase is scamming me right now. But yeah, you get the point though. You definitely get the point. All right, that's just the point I wanted to make. Oh, thank you, Black Lotus, for gifting subscribers, bro. I appreciate it. 5 subscribers gifted. Black Lotus. I don't know if it was hidden, but I just shouted you out anyway, bro. My bad. My bad, bro. I don't know if you wanted to hide it, but thank you for gifting the subs, though. Appreciate it. And thank you for everyone that has stuck around in the stream. We're just looking at macro now. And yeah, we'll just get back to Bitcoin. And I'll just tell you guys what I would be looking for again. Just in case new people got on stream. And then I'll just talk to the chat, because I feel like I've just been discussing a lot. Oh shit, look, we have a chart here. See, like, this is why I have to check all my charts, all right? We have a chart, we wick right onto the trend line. And if I'm trading, I'm long in these trend lines. But basically, we'll start this trend line from here. This is August 21st. We had this little channel. I know it's messy, but there has been a lot of you know, compression confluence on this trend line. So I guess it makes sense to have it. Let me see, do I have any other trend lines? Nope. So I have another chart that's long term, and I can't really show it to you guys because it's on a different browser, but I can tell you that I have trends from 40.6 to 39.2, and these trend lines are basically big, and then the last ones are around 36 to 37. So I will be playing those trend lines to long. All right, big trend lines on the way down, and maybe when I do long, I'll post it on Twitter. But those are big trend lines that I will be taking a position in with no stop loss and risking about 10 to 12% depending on how I feel, to be honest. So yeah, let's just look at yeah, the bigger trend lines. Those are big trend lines to where, you know, I'm talking about these trend lines were confluent in the bottom at 29K, 30K, and they were confluent from the start of the bull market in October, September. So these trend lines are coming back into effect now. So I'm longing every single one of them, because if we lose 36K, I have no more trend lines, bro. And that's like my invalidation for the whole bull market, below 35K. So we're gonna want to take the big position below. And even if we go to this chart, like, I just want you to know that I have so many trend lines, but look at this, all right? This is why I always tell people, don't delete your trend lines, bro. Just wait until they come and play them, you know? Thank you for the gift, bro. I appreciate it, Lotus. I don't know if that's the Lotus from my Discord. But just look at this, all right? Oh, it is. Oh, Lotus out here. Shout out to Lotus, man. He out here gifting subs. He made profit yesterday, bro. Yo, Lotus didn't get wrecked, bro. See, I remember, yo, Lotus, I remember when I shorted around 52K, you was in the Discord trading as well. And I remember you closed all your longs, bro. That's like, stuff like that is like intuition of a trader. So like, I remember you closed all your longs, even though you always counter trade me. At one time, you didn't counter trade me and you closed longs. You saved your ass that day. I remember that. But yeah, this trend line here, all right, we'll talk about it. So this is the July 15th bottom, right? You see how we formed like a little channel, diagonal, right? It might look a little messy. Let me just delete these levels because, I mean, I want to keep these levels because like the retest here, 31Ks is going to be important. But anyways, the channel here and the break, right? You see this break here? We had the break of the trend line. So my rule for trading trend lines is I always want to long a trend line that didn't get retested. You see, we didn't retest. So I always want to long the first test regardless. It's just science and it works. So if we zoom out, following these trend lines, they're coming closer over here. And then we have all these trend lines here, right? So they're coming closer, and I'm going to want to long these trend lines as well as my other trend lines. So these trend lines are around 37, 38. So trend lines are just for confluence, and I do like to long them, you know? So that's what I'm waiting for, or unless we start uptrending from here, then I would long. So we have another trend line started from here. You see, we pivoted here. We made a pivot on this trend line already. See? Pivot, and now we broke through. And like, you see the compression right at this trend line. So ideally, on a pullback, you can look to play this trend line, but depending on the momentum, we can pull back, but you have dip buying areas. So a lot of trend lines for confluence because they made me the most money in the bull market. And yeah, we just got to survive this week. SEC on Wednesday and big option expiring on Friday. Absolutely. So the Fed, they're going to talk on Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure like they're going to try to juice up the market here because you can see on the hourly time frame we kind of are bottoming on I guess you can say SPY, but to confirm the bottom or the trend shifting, sure, we have a bullish engulfing, but still, like, we have levels that we need to get above to bottom. So it's going to be interesting. And you can see this area is going to serve as short of resistance, right? Support, 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 support. You know, these are the early buyers. They try to buy this cluster right here. So this level is going to serve as an important level. Sol 141. So yeah, I do have a chart on Sol as well. Let me just look at Sol because I am looking to play Sol as well. And Mango too. Like, I'm down on Mango, but I'm not in a full size position. But at the same time, I'm not going to add to my position because Mango, bro, I don't know. It's a good product, but, you know, we'll just be patient because not a lot of buyers. So we got to this level I usually would add here, but to be honest, I would long stronger coins, but around 20 cents. So yeah, we watching Mango. And then for Solana, I talked about it. I put this setup here, this initial breaker candle right here. That's gonna be the area we want to start getting into longs. So like we have even this untested at $100. These are untested levels. So if the bull market is gonna continue, ideally I'd want to scale into spot on Solana right here from 100 to 114. Because I mean the next level after that is gonna be, we have a breaker untested around 80, and then we still have this level at 65 untested. So all these untested levels, those are areas. And then of course Sol Winter, if you guys remember my post, I talked about Solana Winter at 40. Let me just put my AC on, it's getting hot. All right, so yeah, that's just levels to the downside. And like let's just say this happened, Mango is probably gonna go to like 0, right? If Solana is at 60, Mango is at 0 probably. But something else to watch that I did chart. Wow, it wicked into my zone at 50. I remember I posted this on Twitter and Discord. Does this mean no more buying under 50? So you know, maybe FTT will probably be the better position, because you can see the point of break, buy, right? And the psychology behind this is that we had the big buyer here that just shifted the whole market. It could have been Sam, it could have been Tribucco, whoever it is. Price just tested it, right? And I was sleeping, so I didn't long. But even if we start uptrending here, I could just buy, you know? I could just long now, because upside potential, if we aren't in a bear market, is solid. But you know, it's still good to be patient, right? Because this looks like a, so when I look at this, it looks like a bottoming formation, right? This looks like a bottoming formation, so we could watch it. And then we have this, right? So we have something like that. So once we break above, we can start looking to buy dips, because we have our invalidation below 50, right? So FTT does look good. So maybe I wanted to add to Mango here, but like just looking at Mango, there's no buyers, okay? You have to wait until this shit impulses. But I do like their product. That's the thing. I like their product. And yeah, so Serum as well. I'm surprised Serum isn't at $5. So I wanted to buy Serum at like below $6, right? So below $6 on Serum. Below $6. So yeah, Solana, I have a trend line on Solana. I think it's this chart. Okay, so yeah. So this is the chart I posted. So yeah, we can even long Solana as well. So we have this trend line here. But we wanted that 114K level, hold on, regular. Yeah, we wanted that 115, 114. So we can be patient. So this trend line is pulled from August 16th, around where we started bottoming, right? And then we want that untested breaker candle. So like you see how this breaker candle here, I remember watching this. So around 114, it broke out and it shifted, right? Same type of ideology when looking at FTT. So the breaker candle here, and then we go to FTT. Hold on. Just want to show you quick understanding of why you just long the first breaker candle. So FTT, where is it, bro? Okay, FTT. the breaker candle here, we just tested it, okay? So same idea on Solana. If we're gonna go to this breaker candle, we want to long at this breaker candle, right? But sure, we can bottom here and just, you know, get in on the dip. So ideally, it's best to be patient for this. So yeah, FTT, Solana, I'm gonna be looking to long those because regardless, like, they're good projects, right? When you long Solana, you longing Sam, if that makes sense. No homo. So for AVAX, because I know a lot of people, boys, SRM under 6 is a steal spot buy if you're scared. Absolutely, Lotus, I agree. So under $6, you're gonna wanna go hard. Go hard or go home under 6. So AVAX, like, look at this price down. Wrecked. No real demand. Price going down. So where ideally you would want to look to long, here, look, we have the breaker candle over here at 52. Wait until you get that touch, because you will see that's where the demand, the breaker candle, that's where the person that had the money was like, all right, screw this range, we out. So you're gonna want to look for here to bottom. Do we have any other breaker candles untested? Here, right here, 45s, untested. 45s, worst case scenario. But regardless, in my opinion, peak bear market, you see this accumulation will get tested in the bear market. So $20, it will get tested. You see this accumulation even below here. So all of these in the bear market, like, if you experience the bear market in crypto, you know none of these good fundamental shits are gonna last. So like Link, I want to talk about Link real quick, because Link in the bear market, it was the strongest altcoin. Link. Look at this bear market right here. $377 days. It didn't fall below $1. I remember Link everywhere. It did not fall below $1. It was one of the strongest alts. And then look, once bull market started, it already broke out. It did 300% before like we really started full bull market. So you're gonna want to look for strong fundamental alts in the bear market. So yeah, let's look at Bitcoin now. So I'll take some questions in the chat if you guys got questions, because I did review some altcoins that I saw. Thank you, AJ, appreciate that. When dropping 70% is a sign of strength. I don't know, man. Never. So lower time frame, I already got. So on my main account, when I'm actively trading, I would try to do 1% a day. So I think the trade I took today, I think I got a little under 1%. So I could look for another scalp, because that's what I like to do. Instead of just sitting sideline, I'll take small risk plays, like 5-10 trades. If I can make 2%, then I'm good with that. So watching this lower time frame structure, if we go to TPO real quick, let's just look at TPO. Let's tighten the TPO. And let's see if we can find a pattern. This whole single print got filled today. So yeah, we filled everything on this single print over here, this little anomaly, and now we are consolidating in that single print. So just looking at this, we have the liquidity void at 46K gap, right? We should pull here. We should get to 46K before a full bear market. So I think over the next few weeks, maybe sooner than that, we have to test this level. I don't think we just nuke straight through and start a full bear market without at least testing this, because you can see, like, just looking at TPO, if you just look at it, we have the consolidation here, right, from the initial dump, the breakout, and we start trading above these highs, and we just straight up gap down, break right through it. So ideally, you're gonna want to test this to see if the bears are strong, you know. Can you explain what that chart means? So this is the TPO, just stands for time price opportunity. So instead of seeing candlesticks like this on this chart here, you would just see it in like a single distribution, like a bell curve, right? If you think about how a bell curve looks, the bell curve is like this, right? Something like that, right? So the bell curve is big, right? The larger portion is where most of the average is, right? So like if you think about it, the average IQ of someone would be in this area, and then you have, I believe this is the dumb people, and then you have the giga smart people. So all the volume profile is the bell curve, but like this, right? You see it right here, right? Maybe if I do this, it'll be better. So we're just gonna go into it in theory, right? So you have here, right? Is this color red? Okay, cool. This is the shape of this curve right now, right? It's something like this, and then we have the volume spent here and the volume spent here. So the smart people shorted up here. You know, the smart people longed up here. And I guess in between here, these are people longing, and the bulk of the volume is spent here, right? So this is where the average person is buying, if that makes sense. So average people are buying here. Do we want to be long with the average people? No, you don't. You want to be long outside, or you want to take positions outside, right? You want to take positions here where a lot of people didn't really spend time buying, right? Because if you look at the TPO, you would see price spends time, right? So let's look. For example, we had this initial dump, right? You see how price didn't really spend a lot of time? So people were longing here, and then the best positions, right, were right below that. Time spent, less time here. Like, we didn't spend too much time here. It's kind of hard to explain, but I hope that helps, you know? So yeah, even today, like, when I watched price action on the initial break, because this is my chart where right before I slept, I was watching a 3-minute time frame, and look, this is like classical pattern, bear flag, right? A lot of people don't use it, but this is a bear flag, right? We broke, we had the retest of the break, boom, right? So I tweeted out this over here. So I want you guys to understand, because this is just from like trading so much that, you know, I have an idea of how these patterns play out. So like, if we are truly bullish here at this range low, this is a likely scenario. Pump, bait the shorts, right? And then impulse. We have to like straight up impulse. We didn't get that. So once I saw we didn't get that, I put my stop and I went to sleep. And then I woke up, stopped out with no bids filled, sleeping peacefully. So bearish would be a front run of the retest followed by more downside. And that's exactly what we got, right? We got the front run, they didn't give a chance for people to get out their positions here, and more downside. So that's how I saw it playing out. And right now, we are just consolidating here. So any positions in here should be like in and out, unless you have conviction that these are the lows. Because if you have conviction, then like I said, the targets would be around 46.8, 46. Damn, I think some music is playing that will get me copyrighted, but it's all good. Hopefully not. Let me just switch up the song. Bart, yeah, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting us to Bart, but we didn't Bart. We got wrecked. So yeah, I guess I can talk to chat for a little bit, give my final thoughts, and then you know, we gonna have to get on the charts, maybe take a couple intradays because I still also have other stuff to do. But yeah, if you're in a stream, I'm getting sponsored by Delta. So if you are trading or looking for another platform to trade, just, you know, try out Delta. Use my ref link, because the more support I get from you guys, as far as like, you know, signing up on Delta, you know, making a 1K account, whatever it is, then I would be able to do these streams more frequent. Because I'm not going to lie, even if I don't get sponsored, I will still stream, because I do like streaming. It's kind of fun, you know, because I guess it's fun, but, you know, using the ref link on Delta, it would make me stream more frequent. Like, I'm just streaming right off back to back. And I guess I still have some of my long position open, like 25%. My entry is 43,462. 43,462. So we have this range here, but I want to see if price start closing above here for me to be bullish. So until we get closes above here, then I'm not really going to take high conviction setups here, like big sizes. I'll just scalp it and play level to level in this area. That's just that. All right. So somebody asked, placing bids for SRM at 6 too low. What do you think? I think bids at 6 is fair, right? Because I mean, you're gonna long right now. There's a strong downtrend, and ideally, this is not how bottoms are formed right here. You want bottoms to be violent, like a big bounce, like, you know, bottoms like this, like we get that impulse move and then we just continue up, right? A bottom like this, violent move up. So right here, you have a lot of time to get in position. So you have this area that's resistance, 950, and then you still have a downtrend here. So buying near 6 is better, because at least if you buy at 6, you know, once we start closing below 6 or 5, you can get out. If you buy here and we start going down, you know, probably wrecked. But yeah, everything is up to you as a trader at the end of the day. After entering a trade, if we keep on looking our trades, there's probability we would make a mistake. Is that true? Not necessarily. It is, you can make a mistake because you can let the lower time frame shake you out. It happened to me a lot. But I think if you have a plan and like you follow your plan, then it's harder to get shaken out. But yes, it's true. Like, I had a lot of good wins while I was sleeping because I wasn't awake to take profit, and I had big losses because I was sleeping. So, But yeah, Solana needs to break above 146 and then come back down for a dip. So Solana. Bitcoin, a lot of work to do. So I'm just gonna be patient, and for now I'll just intraday scalp to try to get, you know, small percentage here and there, and then wait for the bigger plays. Cause sure, we can be bottoming here, but I'm not buying it. I'm just gonna be risk off and just be cautious. If you enter the trade with a plan, stick to it until end, but make sure invalidation is defined before. Yes, that's true. Ponzi trader. I don't know if that's the Ponzi trader from my Twitter, but he has a good point. New there, but do you ever live trade? Yeah, I do live trade sometimes. Today, no live trades. My last stream, I did a quick live trade. A few other streams, I did live trades. So they're towards the end. Bearish at the bottom, bullish at the top. Yep, that's how bottoms are formed. So like, if you remember here, at around 29K, people wanted to long 26, 24K. And look what happened. Didn't get it. 52.5, people wanted to short 54, 56, didn't get it. So yeah, you just have to, you know, be on point, study the order books, see what happened. So if we just look at naked chart, we are below this support level with a breaker candle. So 44.5 needs to get broken, and then look, order block, another breaker candle. So it's like, looks bad. We're gonna have to see heavy volume. And look at even this one, like shit, bro. Like it don't get more order blocky than this. And this was right at my range high level. That was the level I marked right before the breakdown. Or like it was right above it. So compression, break. So a lot of work to do by the bulls, and being patient is gonna help you trading this. Make sure you manage your risk if you do plan on trading, or just wait until a big dump and buy spot. But I can tell you that if we go here, oh, finally it's working. So Coinbase. All right, we're gonna look at the Coinbase CBD real quick. Coinbase started to buy now, see? The bullish spot exchange is buying. Look at their CBD. Now they're being more aggressive in buying because they feel that now price is either at a discount or fair value. So this whole shit, they weren't buying. They were just following the price. But once they got filled, you see now they are more aggressive. Institutions, whatever it is, whoever it is, they're more aggressive here. And if you look at the order flow, you can see the buys are coming in, right? So Coinbase is buying, but they also have these walls. Maybe they won't get filled, but you know, just from 35s. So yeah, we're gonna just be patient and see how price plays out. Look for some good setups and wait for volatility. So I think the volatility kind of slowed down here, but Asia is going to start in about an hour or so. So I think Asia will ramp the volatility up, and we can see that this dump was orchestrated by Asia. Asia started the dump. They're always on top. they're always ahead of everyone else because, you know, they are just that good. They are that good. First, Asia session led the dump. London followed through. And New York, you can see they like the price. They like it. They're buying. New York session. Just trying to see Asia. Everyone is faker. Yeah, bro. Hey man, can you share the EXO template for that? Would love to check it out. This is Silico's template. I think it's in his bunker, but I guess I could share it in my Discord. So yeah, if you have questions, feel free to ask, because I think I'll just end the stream shortly. But yeah, I just gave you my thoughts. I'm just gonna be scalping in this area, so let me just make some cleaner lower time frame levels. Since we are ranging, we mark the first breaker candle up here, and we just keep in mind that these are the lows. And I guess it's not as clean, but 43.2. So since I already longed on this dip, if we come here again, I'm not gonna look to long. I would rather look to long around 43 with tight stops. Maybe could scale in at about below here, but below here, that's when I would look to long 40.6K. Can you look at SPY? Yeah, I did look at SPY. Let's look at it again for the homie in here. All right, so SPY right now, we had this long from May 13th. We had this channel of uptrend, right? I mean, you can even put it right here as well. We could double up on this trend line, because you see even right here, confluence. So we could double up on this trend line and just say that SPY is going to rotate up here, and we'll need to close above here. So it needs to close above 4,400. And if it doesn't, then we can expect that we have further downside. And the downside would be 42,2020. So from here, that is about a 4% rotation. And from here to here is about a 2.3% rotation. But yeah, SPY bottoming out would be good for Bitcoin, because it would give hope to these institutions that like to trade crypto. And the dollar topping out would be good, because the dollar is right now at this high, but it's still too early to say that the dollar has topped, because it's still holding a uptrend, right? It hasn't really lost the uptrend. I mean, if you go on lower time frames, still, even on the 5-minute, the dollar is holding uptrend. So like, if you're trying to time the top, it's still looking bullish, right? So just being patient, and yeah, being patient is going to help you. See, like Solana, still, you be patient and it'll pay off. So I got powder left. So if we do dump near 100, I will be buying Solana and probably FTT. So I'm gonna rock with those two coins. And on my Mango position, I'm pretty much down on spot, like 25%. Being an investor gone wrong. I was an investor, bro. Gone wrong. This is why I don't invest. But I do like the project. Yes, thank you for sharing my Discord. So yeah, if you in this stream, I need you to do me a quick favor. Um, before I go, I would appreciate if you go hit that like button on this video right here. We got 48 likes. We got like 200 something people in here. I'd appreciate if like I get 10, 20 likes. Help my algorithms on YouTube. Smash that like button. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I need all y'all to smash that like button. Smash that like button. And check out Delta. Right? Delta, check it out. You don't get front ran like other order books, so you can limit fill on Delta pretty easily. Yeah, so SRM, just to basically do a little summary of the stream. So if you stuck around this late, hit that like button real quick. So hit that like button. Let me see how much likes I got, and I'll give that quick summary. Oh, 20 likes. That's what's up, bro. 20 likes. I think I'm happy with 20 likes. But if you didn't like, hit that like. I am happy with 20 likes though. I appreciate you guys. So just a summary of what I'm looking at in the coming days, coming weeks, is going to be Solana. I'm going to be looking to long at 115. So this could be a stop if you're using leverage, but I think I will build a position here, and like worst case scenario, we do dump to 70, 80. I would just look to buy more and just hold Solana, because overall I believe in Solana as a project. The ecosystem is better than Ethereum. Oh shit, bro, we just dumping like that? See, like, look how easy it is for them to dump the price. All right, Bitcoin just dropped literally $500 in like, what is that, 10 minutes or something? Just pay attention to that. All right, more than a 1% drop. Thin books. All right, but yeah, let's go. So Solana, we're gonna be looking 115 to 100 to long. FTT as well. All right, we're gonna trust the process of what's it called, Tribuco, and long over here, or look to long at 50. But we'll see how Bitcoin is reacting. So if 50 looks like it's getting accumulated, I would long. But if not, then I would just wait for a bottom to form, because we have 45s. So these are spot positions, by the way, not too much leverage, spot. And then somebody said power of 3, bro. I have to learn that, bro. I don't know power of 3, son. I'm not like you and Mac. You guys are power of 3 kings. I never really studied it, because once I do power of 3, I'm gonna get nuked. Power of nuke, bro. Yeah, there you go. Power of nuke. So yeah, FTT, but SRM, it looks very good under 6. So under 6, I would buy some SRM, because these are good projects in the Solana ecosystem, and SRM controls a lot of the books on the decentralized exchanges. So most of these centralized exchanges, they go to SRM for market making. So SRM, FTT, Solana, and I do like Mango, but I'd rather invest in stronger projects that are getting supported by Solana. So, but overall, I do feel Mango long term is better than Serum, with more potential. But I don't know about their market cap situation. Doesn't look as promising. But yeah, I would probably long some, but FTT, Solana, Serum, those are going to be my 3 main Solana. I'm investing in those 3. All right. And as for Bitcoin, you should get Lotus or Mac on stream. Yeah, I'll be happy to get them on stream. They could join my stream. Just let me know. As for the Cornito, hold on, just give me a second. Quick summary before I go. See, like 43.2. So quick summary. Actually, let me just close my long. What the hell? Oh wow, I got filled. Shit, I'm long and I don't even know it, but it's a small position. So my main account picked up 43.3. We're underwater, but it's a very small size, so we're chilling. But yeah, Bitcoin, where's my chart? $38K to 40.6. That's where I'm gonna really look to long in this area, and then adding some here. Whatever I took profit up here, I'll just buy it back down here, because if we start losing 35K, 36K, then I think it's more than likely we will see a break of 29K. So yeah, I think maybe I would long some of this dip, to be honest. So I might be long in this dip too once I get off stream, depending. So we did a lower time frame. So I said I'm not longing like here because we already tested it, and I forgot I had my order in, so I got filled here. But I would have rather long these lows. So maybe below these lows, right? The breaker candle got tested. I'm already long, so I'm not gonna add right now, but just wait for either a break of these lows or minute time frame. If we start uptrending here, because now I think we have generated enough liquidity here to at least break above 44K. So if we start trending, we now have at least liquidity. If we break this low in reverse, we have even more liquidity to break. But these are just small risk intraday plays that I would be in and out. All right, so gonna manage that off stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and yeah, I hope you guys make it, bro. We all gonna make it. Just be patient. Lower your leverage. Don't use too much leverage. All right, if you do plan on using a lot of leverage, make sure it's a degen account. Do not get wrecked. You don't want to get wrecked, bro, because once you get wrecked, it's over. So yeah, appreciate all you. I'll see you guys on the next stream. I'll be uploading this video on my YouTube. So yeah, if you don't have my YouTube, just hit that subscribe button on my YouTube, and I'm gonna be uploading it there. So in the future, I do plan to do more videos on YouTube, but most of the content, a lot of it is on stream. So yeah, just be patient, save some powder for the real dips, and we all gonna make it. Peace. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys next time.